I don't understand why he's even crying. It's not even dinner time right now. Everybody's been on one, bro. The dogs, the kids, everybody. I don't know what's going on. Super, super like exhausted. But I told you guys I'm gonna continue to come on live at least once a day, probably like 30 minutes. Nothing like super crazy. Nothing super crazy. Courtney, what's up? How are you? Good. I'm good too. I'm still trying to wake up. It's been a long day. Super, super long day. Really? Okay. Courtney, I'm on my mom's phone. Oh, you don't? Do you not have your own phone? Scrappy, hi. What's up? No, it's at home. Oh, why you leave it at home? Mackenzie said hi. Hi, Mackenzie. How are you? You guys, I wanted to come and I feel like I like start my videos like this all the time about wanting to talk to you guys about like Emma, what's up? Hi, I just got done with my sister's volleyball game. How did it go? Did she win? Chocolate business. I love your hair. I appreciate it. My daughter just did it to me. I mean, did it to me. That's all right. My daughter just did it for me. Did it for me today. Courtney, I'm on my way home from a 10-hour trip. Where did you take a trip to? Where'd you go? Crystal said especially. I don't know what that's about. Treasure, hi, how are you? Any news? Any updates? I've been thinking about you. Courtney, I forgot. How you forget about where you go on a trip? Emma, you said she didn't win. If she didn't win, how did she do though? Did she give her hair all in her volleyball game? I have to go. Email me, please. I got you. Courtney, I don't know. How you go and take a 10-hour trip and don't know where you went? What's up with that? What's up with that? Emma, why you gotta go so soon? Bro, you got plans? Treasure, not yet. Have you gotten any calls? The way my babies have been acting, Treasure, this week has been, oh my gosh, this weekend has been, I've been so drained. I was sick. I had a fever of like 103. But then my husband's in the military, so it's just my daughter and I pretty much all this weekend. And man, the kids have been on one. Like I had to really like take the time. Like, this is the first time I really got like time to sit down and have a coffee because that's how needy they were today. Courtney, just kidding, Missouri. That's what's up, Treasure. No, not since the newborn. But we ready. Monday. I was wondering too. I'm like, I wonder what calls am I gonna get, because I told you the ones that I got last week. Oh my God. Did I tell you about that? I got like how many different calls? It was like 3 different sibling groups, and all 3 of them were crazy. There was one though, it was an African American little girl, and I didn't. Oh, I didn't tell you. Okay, let me tell you. She's an African American little girl, and I don't want to say too much, but it was like crazy what was going on with the case. But I didn't see she was African American. So if I would have like paid attention to that, I would have just accepted it right away. Because, African Americans, like, I feel like just like how like the tribe keeps their people together, the natives. I feel like for African Americans, we should do the same thing. So, but she was placed, so I don't think it was meant for her to come here. But man, it was like a lot of like malnutrition. It was like 3 kiddos, all malnutrition. A 4-month-old in the hospital, but she's my failure to thrive, but function as a newborn. She has to eat 3, 6, 3 in the morning, 5 in the morning, 7 in the morning, 8 in the morning. I was like, oh my God. And then all her siblings, and then there was another one where there was a lot of physical abuse. It was just a lot going on, and the dynamic just wasn't. You'll know when it's a good fit or not. So keep me updated, Courtney. I have to go. I'm almost home. All right. I gotta ask y'all a question though. Bye, Courtney. Thank you for stopping by. Y'all give me one moment. Yeah, all right. So Treasure, I don't know if you're still there, but right now we have two beds open, but I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Treasure, yeah, hopefully I'll get a call this week. I love helping, even if it's just for a season. That's what's up. Yes. And I'm pretty sure you'll get a call. You will get a call for sure, for sure. I pray you get one. I get frustrated when I miss calls, because usually if they call and leave a message, hey, just so you know, we have a newborn, we feel like it's a good fit, blah blah. And then like when I call back, they're like, oh, somebody's taking them. I'm like, what the heck? The newborns go fast. The newborns go fast. They called us for one newborn, right? For one newborn, and what is it? His was really, really crazy. My phone be right with me. Yeah, I do the same thing. I'll be put mine on loud, or I always constantly like check my emails, because they always send me emails too. So yeah, you got to. I'm telling you, you got to be right on it, because you call or you look at something, you be like, it's a good fit, and then you call back. Their place, you're like, dang. So dang. Okay, I didn't even really talk about what I was gonna talk about, you guys. What was I gonna say? I wanted to talk about marriages. I'm like, is it too late? I had a lot of people in here, and then everybody like dropped off, because they're probably like, girl, you're not talking about nothing that has to do with marriages. So dang, maybe it's too late. But I wanted to talk to you guys, because I don't know what it is. I feel like a lot of nowadays, a lot of people are like just jumping into marriages. Like, I don't know why people like want to be married so bad. I think it's the whole aesthetic of it, like the wedding, the grooms, the bridesmaids, the whole like build up, the oh my gosh, the bachelorette parties. I think that's Treasure, talk about marriage. I think my season is coming. For marriage? You want to be married? Okay, so let's talk about marriage then. I want to talk about that. Like, I feel like everybody wants to get married, and I feel like I don't understand why people want to get married, because I feel like people, what did I say? Yeah, I feel like people just like the aesthetic of it, but people don't really know that it takes a lot of work. So I hear people all the time, oh, I want to get married. I want to get married. I'm like, why? I'm not shaming marriage. I'm just saying, like, it's a lot of responsibility. Like, I had one friend that, like, she got married, right? And then after she got married, she was like, Treasure, I understand the responsibility. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure you're ready for it. I'm pretty sure you did a lot of self-healing. Have you been married before or no? And you don't have to answer that if you don't want to. But I'm pretty sure that you are ready for that. I'm talking about the people that are not ready from the responsibility. Like, I had a friend that got married, and then she said, like, 3 days after she got married, everything got worse. She was like, I thought that everything was going to be better, but it seemed like everything got worse and nothing's the same. Like, I thought marriage is going to change it. I'm like, no, once you step into marriage, by the way, try not to curse. Emma, come on, you got to chill on me. I've been doing better. So what was I gonna say? Yeah. So my friend was telling me, my friend was telling me, she was like, yeah, everything's not the same. It seemed like it got worse. But I was like, okay, like when you get married, it gets real. Like it's a lot of responsibility. It's a lot of things that comes with it. It's a lot of, you're gonna go through trials and tribulations. You're gonna go through hardship. You're gonna go through those things. Like when you're married to somebody, it's like a whole nother different ball game. And I told her, I was like, it's only gonna get real from here. Like what do you expect? She's like, I thought it was gonna be peaches and creams, and I thought that all of our problems were gonna go away. Now, you said when you were 29, and how was that? Hey, can you text your dad and tell him I'm alive, please? Or call him? How was that when you were married? But I'm like, like I have like so many friends that deal with so many different things in their marriages. And it's like half the stuff you hear what people go through, you wouldn't even, think that. But I'm just, there you go. Oh my gosh. Shh. Can y'all hear me? Can you guys hear me? Treasure, it was tough, but I was committed to it. And you want to be married again? See? Let me tell you guys about a little bit of my background story, a little bit, if I'm honest with you guys. I did not okay, Treasure, so maybe we can talk about this. I never, and people like kind of shame me for this. Why? I don't know. I never wanted to be married. I never wanted to. I never thought I would. I never wanted to be married only because I loved being single. I love my solitude. I love being by myself, and I love having my alone time. My husband tells me that now. He's like, I noticed that you love having your alone time. Like some days you don't want to say nothing. You just want to be alone with your Bible and your journal, and you just want to be like quiet. And I've just always been that type of person where I love my silent time. I love being by myself. So I was single for a very long time, for years at a time. Then I ended up getting married. So I'm like, God forbid, but if this marriage doesn't work, I'm not getting married again. Like I'm not. I'm not. I mean, there's nothing against marriage, but it's like the type of person that I am. Like I always want to be on the go. I always like want to do something. I'm always like, I can be pretty selfish. Selfish when it comes to my self-care because I always put other people first. So I became selfish. So I've always been like that type of person. When you're married, it's like you guys are one. So you got to focus not only on yourself, but that person's problems become your problems and their problems become your problems. It's just a lot going on. Treasure, absolutely. I'm like that as well. You are too? Yeah, I'm like that. You know what I mean? And so like when God blesses you with someone, I'm pretty sure he is going to be the right person, and you guys are going to find like a balance. You know what I mean? Like that's the thing, like somebody that respects like your solitude. But I've never been a person that's been big on marriage, and I think it's just because of the things that I went through as a child and my childhood that got me in that mode. Like, and I'm straight off that, and then I ended up married. So, but when it comes to my marriage, like I've been through a lot of different things, and I'm able to help different people because I've been there, done that. I'm not a type of person that like, you have people that are that are very prideful and won't really open up or share with you what they go through, but that's cool. But I'm the type of person that someone asks me for advice, I'm gonna be honest with you and I'm gonna give you the best advice I possibly can. Now, I really don't like getting into people's marriages because before, when people put me in their marriages or their relationships, it just went bad. And I was like the middle person, the person to blame. And I did not like being in that position. Treasure. Yeah, I could be okay with single, but I don't feel that's what God wants for me. And I doubt it either. You know, God created men and women to be together. That's what God intended. So that's what God wants. So I believe that there's somebody out there that God has for you. And if you feel it's coming, it's coming. And you're gonna know when it's the one, for a fact. You're gonna know when it's the one. And I'm not trying to shame marriage, okay? I'm not trying to shame marriage. I'm just saying, like, I just really want people just to think before they just rush into things. Like, when I got married, we were young. I didn't really think, and then I shamed myself because a lot of things that I went through in my marriage, I didn't know God's perspective when it came to marriage. So I started linking up with my uncles and my aunts that have been married for like more than like 20 years. You know what I mean? I started talking to them and they sat down with me and explained to me what God thinks of marriage and explaining to me, what a wife looks like, what a husband looks like. And after they explained that to me, I was sick. I couldn't even eat. I couldn't eat because I was like, man, I felt so horrible. But God doesn't hold you accountable for what you don't know, and me being a young wife, there's a lot of things that I didn't know. I didn't know what I was going to get myself into. So I was able to grow into the wife God needed me to be, and I was able to learn from my mistakes instead of beating myself up, but learning from my mistakes. But when you get married at a young age, you guys start growing together and you guys, go through things. So that's one thing I was like, dang, like I really didn't think about it. And I don't have any regrets, but I do wish that I kind of probably should have took my time and seen what it is that I wanted, but everything's happened for a reason, and I'm glad everything happened. Everything was beautiful all the way down for the wedding, the love, like everything was like cool. But and someone sits here and, well, I don't know, some people say they've never been through anything in their marriage. They probably haven't, but I feel like I'm just talking to myself. Treasure, I know you're there with me though. I need to get rid of this cold. Dear Lord, if it ain't one baby, it's the other. It's the one baby, it's the other. Oh my gosh. So, and Treasure, how long were you married the first time? I'm curious. I've been married for going on 13 years. No. Yeah? 12? Grown. Grown. No, we've been together going on 14. I think. Yeah, we've been together for 14. And we've been married for 12. So when I say that I've been through some things, you guys, I've been through some things, you guys. Like, been through some things. And I can kind of teach somebody something else. 6 months. Why you do that? Like, that's not nothing to be ashamed of. 6 months. I don't want to ask you like what went wrong, but I have a question for you. You don't have to answer if you don't want to, because I don't want to be intrusive. What's crazy? What would you do differently in your next marriage? Or do you feel like you did everything perfectly right and you feel like it was the person you were with that? I mean, there's no judgment zone. Like, it's not no judgment zone. 6 months. I don't know if you know of Tony Braxton and what's his name, Birdman, but they said they got married and like what they say, something crazy, like 2 days later she filed for a divorce. So no, yeah. And I heard it on the Breakfast Club. Like they said that like after 2 days of them being married, she filed right away for a divorce and said it's not gonna work out. Like 2 days later, I swear it was like 2 days or a week. So 6 months. Psh, you ain't got nothing on them. And I can't believe I've been married for like going on like 12 years. It doesn't even feel like that. It doesn't. And a lot of people stay in marriages and they're not happy. And that's hard because once you get comfortable with somebody and you guys get comfortable together, you know what I mean? It's like, you good? Okay. you guys get comfortable and you get used to that. You know what I mean? And it's like people get okay with being not okay and not happy in a marriage. It's so easy to get like that. Treasure, it was the person and I was with, he left. I fully committed and took my vows seriously. Do you know why he left? Now that's tough. That's tough. I tell myself I was like thinking randomly, and I'm gonna share this with you guys. I'm like, man, like if I wasn't get left, how would I feel? I was like, I don't even think I feel no ways, cause I'm like, I'm not a selfish person, and I'm not a selfish person. So if a person tells me like, hey, I no longer want to be married to you, I feel like it's not working. I I'm not selfish. I'm not gonna hold on to that person because I love that person. You know what I'm saying? So if they want to go on and they want to find happiness elsewhere, that's cool. I know God has something for me. So, but I'm just the type of person, you gotta just tell me up front. Don't have me holding on and all this stuff. Like I'm not about to do that. Um, I do not know. Well, Treasure, maybe it was a blessing. Maybe God has something better for you anyway. Maybe that wasn't the person for you. Maybe he has some serious issues and different things going on. So, I mean, I hope that it ended peacefully, you know. Millie, what's up, Millie? Millie, people don't have a primary care physician and still want to lay up played house. No, you did not. Bro, that's facts though. Like, not to call you bro, but that's facts though. That's facts. And then I be having girls tell me like they want to be married but they be like in a relationship non-committed. You can't do that. Like I'm telling you, like when it comes to relationships, you got to set boundaries from the beginning. You set boundaries and let that person know where you're coming from, what you want, because if you don't, you're just going to be in something that you don't want to be in. There's so many people that I know that are in relationships and they have no title but they're giving it up, they're doing all this stuff, and they are not okay with it, but they're settling. Like we gotta stop settling. Like we gotta really get some self-esteem. Millie Blunt. I was married for 7 years, widow for a few years, and those dating arguing over Applebee's. Who was arguing over Applebee's is bomb. That's the thing. Did a video and I was talking about how I don't like fancy restaurants because I don't even know how to read off the menu. So, and I be getting embarrassed. So Applebee's, Olive Garden, you can take me to Denny's. I don't care. Food where we both can afford, that's cool. But those fast food restaurants, they make me feel uncomfortable. Millie, I've experienced, and sorry about you being widowed. My mom's widowed. So I've experienced pure love. I'm single or a life partner. So you said you experience love? This is the thing. People be talking about soulmates. Do y'all think that soulmates like really exist? Do y'all think so? I've been thinking I'm too loyal. I'm just too loyal in friendships, relationships. I'm just too loyal, and that's some things that I don't like about. I don't like that about myself. I'm like, bro, I'm too loyal, too loyal, too loyal. Like I stay in until the wheels fall off, and sometimes that's not healthy. Sometimes it's not. But I'm like that with my friendships. I'm like that with everything. Like once I got you, I got you. But people like to take that for granted. Millie Blunt, similar to what Lauren Lennon said about Nipsey Hussle. Rare is rare. Bro, rare is rare. And she feels like she will never find another love like that. She feels like she will never find love. And that's deep. And I when she like describes the way that he makes her feel and everything, it's beautiful. I'll send you the news article. Where is your email address? Um, my email address is in my bio. So when it's you got a pencil and paper? I can tell you right now. But if you go to my bio, you can see it, or I can give it to you right now. You can let me know. Either or. So it's in my bio. You can find it in there. Or I can just tell you. I wish you can like type things in the chat. I don't think you can do that. Can you do that? I don't think so. I really want to like pop things in the chat. I don't think you can. That'd be dope. I'll get it from your bio. Okay, hit me up. Hit me up. I make Millie, I'm a shit game can't be ran on me because well, I'll come there. Listen. Oh my gosh. Okay, listen. That's another reason why I never got into relationships because listen. My dad always raised me to be able to like peep game. So when my friends, I always said that their boyfriends used to get mad because they used to bring things to me or say things to me, and I used to put them up on game, and it was super crazy. Like I had one friend that like she was going through something with somebody, but he wasn't really being honest for telling her like what he was really feeling. So I was like, okay, this is how you get him. So I like got with her. I was like, say this, say this, say this, say this, right? All of a sudden, he started telling her everything. She was like, girl, what? I'm like, bro, I know, I'm telling you. So that's so funny, Millie. I can't, and I'm like, bro, like, that's another thing. Like, I know my worth, and I'm not gonna put up with that.
Hey,
What's up?
just letting you know.
Okay. Let me see. I have sex when I want, eat, sleep, and work. How you trying to play me when I give you willingly what? That's like the realest. That's like the realest thing I heard. Oh my god, I have associates, cousins in relationships don't even know where each other are. Wow, that's crazy. So how could I play? Okay. Oh my gosh, but that sounds like the life. You don't got no like, man, like waking up. I never forget. I was like in like the situationship, and oh my god, I would wake up and it was like I look up my phone and then like the dude's girl is like calling me. I'm like, bro, what you calling me for? Who is this? I'm like, you know who I am? What you?
Sorry, this is mine.
Okay, can you throw that to me? Good looking. Thank you. I was like, bro, what you call my phone for? It was such a headache, man. It was such a headache. It was such a headache. Such a headache. I was like, bro, I'm too old for this. Like, I've never been the drama type though. That's the thing about me. I don't like drama. Like, I'm not about to argue with no female. I'm gas. What's up? I'm not about to argue with a female. I'm not about to argue with anybody. Like, I'm just better than that. Hello. It's you. Yeah, it's me. It's me. It's me. Yeah, I'm too classy for that. No. Good. I have to buy me some new underwear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These look pretty big. Oh, I got this some socks. I'm in Australia. That's what's up. I've never been. I'm so sheltered. I really need to start getting out the house more. Oh, I gotta keep these away from my husband and my daughter. You guys, we have like the thin black socks. They dry my feet out. I gotta have the thick ones. I can move the same way married as single because I'm not grinning in everyone's faces. Guys, I mean my name. Oh, your name is Australian. So Millie, do you like being like married or not married? When I was single, I used to take myself on dates, go to the movies. Oh my gosh! Y'all didn't tell me y'all was coming over here. Thank you. Oh my gosh, my brother and my mom is the GOAT. Hi, Bon. My mom popped up. I'm like, who is this walking up in here? You can go. I don't know if you sleep or not. Millie Blunt, look into some of the foster parent grants that assist with travel. Is that for real? I know they be having all types of grants. I gotta look into that. Treasure. I do dates and flowers for myself. Oh, I love that. Yeah, I love to treat myself. You said over here what? You wanna say hi? Come say hi. You guys, what's up? Say hi, my little bro.
Hello.
You say hi?
Yeah.
Again?
Yeah.
Everybody always getting sick. Is he up? Oh God. Millie Brunt said, I appreciate my single-handedly now. I only wanted natural consumption of my husband. I don't look forward to single motherhood. Yeah, I mean, you know what? It's crazy though. A lot of people want single motherhood. They like it better like that. Emma, what's up? Gas, what's up? Millie Blunt, hey babe, brother. Emma, hi, hi. That's my brother. Hello, little brother. Bond, everybody saying what's up. It's just like mixed emotions when you hear people say like, I want to be married, I don't want to be married, I like being single, I don't want to be single. It's cool to see like everybody's different perspective. Is that mine? Mm-hmm. Thank you. Oh, are you gonna feed him? Him? Yeah. Was he asleep? He hasn't been wanting to take naps. I'm just chilling. I just got some socks and underwears and stuff from Amazon. About to go put them up. You guys, I don't be buying myself nothing much. I gotta get better at that. Before I used to buy myself things like all the time, but I don't. Millie, seriously, why am I hearing about an all speculative? People are weird. I think people are weird these days, and people tell all their business. I be telling these women, I'm like, you don't have to don't tell a man nothing. Like, just let them listen to you. No, listen to them and let them talk. Like, you ain't gotta tell people, don't entertain who or what you don't want. I'm telling you. And I'm like, people be telling all their business, leaving their kids with people. I'm like, bro, y'all tripping. I'm leaving none of that. Often, how are you going live? I don't know. I'm gonna try to go every day. So I'm gonna try to go. I'm gonna try to go every day, but I don't know if that's gonna work or not. So. I didn't know y'all was gonna stop by. Millie, I have ownership and that's nothing I would bring up unless locked in. John Henry said we need to bring back arranged marriages back. Bro, maybe we need to. Did I tell you that I'm getting baptized on Wednesday? No, Emma, you didn't tell me that. Congratulations. That's a blessing. You didn't tell me that. That's what's up. Marriage is just, I don't know, bro. But a lot of people are getting divorced though. That's the dog. My friends, family are coming. That's so sweet of them. Millie, I told men like this, what will we accomplish together if we had it before each other? What's changing? See, and those are serious questions I feel like you should ask. Like, I feel like a lot of women don't ask men that question. They like to put their business and broadcast everything about themselves. I never been that type. Like, I had a guy tell me one time, he's like, you're hard to read. I don't really know where you're coming from, and you don't really say much. Like, I feel like I'm the one that's like mainly, you're gonna hop off? All right, Emma, have a blessed one. And why is he looking over here? Dang, I done lost my train of thought. What was I gonna say? Gold digger, I was born in mine. Pitchfork and a bottle. A lot of people think that women are gold diggers nowadays because I feel like a lot of them are. But I've never been materialistic. I don't care about that. I got my own stuff. I can buy my own. And I don't even like Birkin bags and all this stuff. I'll be scared to lose it. I don't like jewelry. I don't like real stuff because I'm really irresponsible. Like, I'll be sick if I lost like a $3,000 chain. Like, mm-mm. Mm-mm. Family context is important. You have to show how the bloodline is. Curses are real. Oh, facts. Facts. And I feel like a lot of people are not breaking generational curses. I feel like a lot of people are staying in generational curses. That's not good. A lot of people are staying in it. I've been trying to break mine hard. 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 Oh, yeah, I was telling you guys that this guy was like, you don't really say much. No, for what? If I'm talking and I'm saying a lot about myself and what I want and all that stuff, that's going to allow you to be somebody that you think I want you to be instead of me really seeing who you really are. So why am I going to do all that talking? Amelia, I stopped dating someone because 95% of their genetics were eh. And the woman they were married brought the peace. Really? Wow. All right, guys. So my family's here. I'm about to log off. I love you guys. Bye, Millie. Thank you for talking to me. Love you guys.